So, Top Gun is the naval fighter weapons school at Naval Air Station Miramar. We can connect this to the dorsal stream, wherein dorsal stream is proposed to be involved in the guidance of actions and recognizing where objects are in space. So I can connect this to the dorsal stream because there are scenarios that Maverick are flying the aircrafts, and with their visual system, they can locate where are the other aircrafts, or what they call the MiGs. In the plane, it consists of two people, wherein the person who is sitting at the back part is represents as the eye of the front person, so that they can locate what are the position of their enemy, or the MiGs. There are other scenarios, which is when Maverick represents as a wingman of Iceman, because they are surrounded by other aircrafts, or the MiG, so that they can land safely. Maverick represents as the eye of Iceman, so that they can land safely to their base.
One of the topics or lesson that we discussed last Monday was the physiology of the human visual system. So the two visual system hypothesis suggests that the visual information is processed in the brain by two distinct pathways: the ventral stream for pattern discrimination and the object recognition, and the dorsal stream for the analysis of information about the location and the movement of the objects. So one scene in the movie that I can relate to our lesson is when Cougar loses focus and control of his plane as he freaks out about their mission after the mission as a naval aviators. So he can no longer recognize what he is doing, especially faces or objects, or even make a simple visual discrimination, such as where their naval ship is and how to land safely. Maverick's only attempt to land Cougar's plane on their military ship or the aircraft carrier was to carefully direct it. As a result of Cougar's lack of focus or attention, Maverick acted as his eye, and of course, without him, his plane would surely fall into the ocean, or even worse, might crash or explode the naval ship. So, in other words, Cougar did not have the size information available to conscious perception or the via ventral stream, but it was available to guide action, which is via the dorsal stream. So this only explains why the ventral stream is primarily concerned with the recognition or fine detail processing, whereas the dorsal stream, it is responsible for visually guided behavior like pointing, grasping, and so on. So it can only be shown here that our visual system is essential or important because we need to recognize objects as well as to perform actions in order to interact with our surroundings or environment.
Our topic last Monday was about the ventral and dorsal stream of our brain and our eye, the visual system. And in the movie Top Gun, they are all jet fighters. Vision standards within this kind of field are strict. The eyesight is required to have a correctable vision of to 20/20. They are 20/20. There they did an aerial combat which require a focus and a proper vision. And here the ventral and dorsal streams of our brain will enter. In our topic, in our discussion, it said that the ventral stream is a pathway that carries visual information from the primary visual cortex to the temporal lobe, and it is also called the what root. It carries information related to the object form and recognition. And if I connect it to the movie and the combat, it would be the target. And in the dorsal stream, it was called a where root. It is important for locating objects in space, and it isn't just a word root. It's also involved in acting on objects, that in order to know where the things are, and we need to actually process them functionally in order to do something with them. It is called the how root, and it has a number of particular properties that are important in for linking vision within with the action. And in their combat, it also used because jet fighters need to know where the target is to lock it, and when the where root is processed, the how root will enter. In here, there will be an action to blow up the target or the jet.
Dorsal stream projects to areas of the brain that appear to be specialized for the analysis of information about the position and movement of objects, while ventral stream projects to regions of the brain that appear to be involved in pattern discrimination and object recognition. Now, regarding to the job of the dorsal stream, I can connect this to one of the scenarios in the movie Top Gun, when Maverick and other top fighter pilots was flying. Dorsal stream plays a part in the scene because, with their visual system, they can locate where are the other aircrafts or where their positions are. It consists of two persons inside the aircraft. The two person at the back serves as your eye to see the back part outside the aircraft, while regarding to the recognition of the other aircrafts, their machine serves as their second eyes for recognizing their opponent's aircrafts as well as their team. Another scenario that connects to our topic is when Maverick serves as a wingman for Iceman because other aircrafts are surrounding them and it is hard for them to see and locate each aircraft. So, Maverick serves as their guide or as their eye and help them to fight the opponent's aircraft and to land safely.